Alright, so here's the deck with the hatch cut out with carpet on it. It's not perfectly flush, but I'm assuming when I get some screws in it, it'll be a little better. But besides that, and I'm not worried about it, but besides that, and it's hard to tell, it could be flush, it could just be, I don't know, a lot of things. But it looks pretty good. I've got a 1/2 inch overlap over here so I can come back and put a piece of wood across the back. I have got the hatch cut out, I've got it sealed, but I haven't put the carpet on it yet. I'm gonna do that now, and then we'll probably call it a night. It's midnight, 3 minutes after midnight. And I'll come back and work on this again tomorrow night or something, and see what I can't finish tomorrow night, whatever. All right, I've got the hatch carpeted. It's a little snug, a little too snug, but it's gonna work. I can eventually put hinges on it. I've got this little piece of nylon to open it with. I'm just gonna have to step on it to close it. The only issue, it's a little snug. I kind of messed up my carpet over here, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this down and then call it a night. All right, it's the next day. I worked till like 2 a.m. last night on the front. I'm at the back now. I ran out of carpet, and I had gone to Lowe's earlier yesterday, and they were out of the carpet that I used to do the seats when I first got the boat. So I painted the wood that goes on the back right here black because I couldn't find any more carpet at any Lowe's around. And I really wanted to replace this whole front deck with one new piece with new carpet, but that's another thing. Since I couldn't find any more carpet, I had to just leave the front here and add this piece with new carpet. This is the only bit of carpet I had left. So I painted this piece black, and I'll show it to you. It's here. It goes on the back of the deck. And I got looking around at different stores, and I didn't check one of the stores. So I called down there today, and sure enough, they have this same carpet that's on my boat. So I took the black piece off. I got it ready to put carpet on it. I'm going to pick up the carpet first thing in the morning. That also will give me enough carpet to do the back. So sorry for the light. The barn is dark, but it'll give me enough carpet to do the back, a piece on the back. So, and I actually bought about 4 times more carpet than I need. So if I were to ever put a floor in here or do something down the road, I'll have plenty of carpet. I won't have to worry about them discontinuing it or whatever. So that's the deal. Tomorrow I'll be working on the back piece. I've already cut it out. I've got it ready to go. I've got a new trolling motor coming. It's lost in shipping somehow. It's supposed to be here 2 days ago, and it says it's delayed, but they don't know where it's at. So I don't know what I'll have to do to get it. There's my back piece. Like I said, I got to carpet it tomorrow. I just kept having issues with it, and I kept cutting it, and I kept cutting it. And now it's like, suddenly it just fits great, too good. So it might be a little too loose, I don't know. But it's gonna cover all this up and make a deck for when I am fishing in the back, or when I have a friend fishing in the back. All right, we'll catch you tomorrow. I gotta take this to work with me. All right, day 3. I've got carpet, lots of carpet. I'll never need any more carpet. This is 5 foot by 12 foot, minus what I took off already, so I've got plenty of carpet. Look what else I've got. This came in today. Finally. 3 days late, but I'll take it. So I'm gonna play with this tonight. Hopefully. I've got Minn Kota on the back, motor guide on the front. That used to be a problem for me, but it's all about money, and I got a good deal on this thing. So I've got my back deck. I ended up splitting it up in 3 pieces. I've got it carpeted. I've got the bottom piece for the front ready to go. So we're moving along good. I'm going to put all this on and then see what I can do with the trolling motor. All right, so I ended up turning the black around to the inside, so you don't see bare wood, you see black from inside the hatch. But in the back, all you see is carpeted. So I had to pound on this to get in there the first time. Hopefully it won't be quite as bad this time. Oh, I also bought some hinges. So I'll play with those tonight if I have time. That's not bad. If this ever pops out, it's doing it on both sides. It's not bad. I'm not worried about it. But I'll put more sheet metal screws in it if I see it needs it. I bought 4 2-packs of these small 1-inch hinges. Look at there. That is awesome. It's actually coming around a little bit with those hinges. It just kind of falls down in there, almost all the way down. Awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's go do the back. We'll come back to the front when I finish that. I apologize, I have very little light back here. The way this works is we have this side and this side, and then this side is going to go around the motor. And it's going to be the part that opens up. This is going to be mounted down a little better, but it's going to open up. I considered putting another support across over here. I don't know, I'm considering doing that. It won't take but cut in 2 pieces. I'm going to work on that right now. Alright, so this goes here. The underside's not beautiful. Doesn't want to go down all the way. But it works. This is awesome. I'm just going to mess around with this trolling motor. I don't know how far I'll get. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to turn the camera off for a little while. All right, it is day 4 technically. I didn't work on the boat yesterday. The last time I left you was Monday night. I said I was cutting the camera off, and my tripod was broke, and I kept having to fix it, and it was driving me crazy, and I just turned it off. And I played with this trolling motor for a long time. So I'm gonna tell you what I've done. I carpeted that 2x8 that I had, and I've got it mounted to the actual metal underneath here, the seat. So I've got 3-inch sheet metal screws with smaller holes drilled than I needed, so it'd be extra tight. But they go through this, through the deck, into the metal of the boat. There's 7 screws through there. Okay, this is supposed to be used with a bolt and a nut. The bolt on the underside of the boat, which I don't have that opportunity because I can't get up under this seat here to put a bolt or a nut on. So I use 3-inch just deck screws, and they go through here, through this, and partly into this deck here. So I've got that on. I've been measuring the trolling motor. It all fits correctly. It's got the right spacing over here. It's all ready to go. The only thing that I've had issues is it's hard to get this piece in. But I've got to find the hardware that came with it so I can put the little locking pin in for the quick release. But after I get all that done, I'm basically done with this install. I've got to wire the thing up. Another thing I'm going to tell you that I'm going to do tonight is I've been worried about it, but the front of the deck where I added the piece on just has the 1.5 inch angle iron here, and while I think it's strong, I want to add to it. So I'm going to take the deck off. I know that sounds crazy. I'm going to take the deck off that I just built, and I'm going to put some vertical support. I went by Lowe's today and I bought a piece of 1/8 inch thick 1x1 inch. But I'm going to go put these vertically, kind of like this, attach it to the original piece and attach it to the seat as I go down. You'll see what I mean when I do it. I'm going to do that just for peace of mind that I've got extra support just for this front piece that doesn't go all the way to the floor. The wires that go to the fish finder are now hidden under the back deck, and I did not even think to pull them out. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I've considered moving the fish finder up the middle seat so it'd be in front of me when I'm driving, or I can see it from the back and I can see it from the front, but still it's not close. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I could do one on the front and one on the back. The type I've had does not do networking, so I'd have to figure out a way to do a transducer on the front. I could put it on this trolling motor, I guess, but then I've got a wire to mess with that I don't really want to deal with. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But that's where we're at. That's what I'm working on. You're viewing me through a brand new tripod. My tripod broke Monday, and it was rigged up, and it kept falling. And I've just said I'm turning the camera off. It'll be fine, because all I was doing was messing with the trolling motor. But I ended up getting this far with it. So either way, it is what it is. I can't. It's hard enough to do all this and record it and keep moving the camera, and I haven't had to do that much with this build, but it's hard enough as it is to talk to you and build and concentrate. So but anyways, so that's where I'm at. Oh, this came in today, it should be a wireless foot pedal. I've read some reviews about this trolling motor being crappy today, so I've heard the foot pedal's not that great, so I don't know. We'll get there in a little while. I've got to program the foot pedal. I've got to program the handheld remote. I bought some new blades for this. I broke my blade for my reciprocating saw. I just need to figure out how to put this thing in. Oh no, are you kidding me? That's what I get for not reading the instructions? That is what I get for not reading the instructions. I'm going to take this bolt back out. Okay, so I've got my lock on there. The deal is you put this in here and it goes all the way in and connects in here. And there's a little hole here you put a lock in. Now, I couldn't get this in yesterday. You have to really press down on this to get it. There we go. And now I'm going to have to hammer it, I believe. I don't have a lock with me now, but it goes through here and it will just hang right here. And if someone pulls this out, it can't go past where the lock's hooked here. So that's my security. All right. All right, now I've already had someone ask me, so I'm going to tell you, no, this is not centered in the center of the boat. This side is smaller than this side, and the reason I did that is once because it's my boat and I don't care that it's not centered, but the reason I did that is so that if I ever wanted to drop a battery in here, I can put a battery in here. If it were centered, I couldn't fit a battery in either side. But I can fit them easily in here, and there's bigger batteries than what I've got. So I think what I've got would easily fit in here, and even a bigger battery would fit in here. But it would not fit, and I'm not taking this piece off again. I hope I don't have to take it off. I might have to tighten it up, but I don't want to take this piece off to do that with. But I can take this piece off much easier. Put a battery in here, leave it, whatever. That's the reason I did that. So I've already had 2 people ask me, hey, that's not centered. Nope, it's not centered. I'm gonna put another sheet metal screw in this while I'm at it. This side's not bad, but this side is a little longer than I really want it to be. We're good there now. Okay, that makes me feel better. So now this is sitting on top of 2 pieces that are drilled, that are thicker, and they're mounted into the seat and holding it upwards, just for a little more support. I wasn't worried about it, but I was. I felt like I needed to do something about it. I thought someone might ask me about it. I don't know, but that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. If one day I feel like I need to do some more, I'll come add some more. Connect the battery. Then hold this down. Now, what I had heard is, and on my center console, my trolling motor, I only have to go down so far as left, heel down is left. I think. Just like it is here. Heel down is left. My trolling motor, however far down it is, that's the angle it goes. So if it's in the middle, it goes straight. If it's to the right a little bit, or toe down a little bit, it goes a little bit to the right. But this, to move it left and right, you have to go all the way down. That's the complaint I heard. It's not so bad when I'm standing up. I'm going to undo this. I'm basically done. I'm trying to think of what else I have to do. Oh, I gotta fix the depth finder. I guess the easiest thing, I don't know if it's the best thing, but the easiest thing would be just to go under the seat. I always do that. I got this quick release connection here. We have power. And then when I want to cut power, I just unplug this cord. Power's off. Sweet. I am basically done. The only thing I have left to do that I don't have to do, but I'm going to do, is make the back side of these two hatches a little prettier, because I didn't try on them. I just put the carpet on and it looks horrible. So I'm going to fix that, and then I'm done. Let's go fishing. I appreciate you watching. I know there was a lot of times where the camera was not on, or was facing another way, or it was literally not on. But you get the gist of what I did, and I'll be able to document what I did in case you have a question down the road about what I did, or how I can help someone else, or tell them what not to do. Thinking back, I kind of was rushing to get this done really quick. I mean, it looks good, but cosmetically there's just some flaws. I should have did something different here. I should have did like side hatches or something. I was trying to make one side wider. I wanted to make them both wide enough to drop a battery in. And the way I measured it, I couldn't do it without making one side bigger. So I chose this side to be bigger. In case I ever wanted to put a battery in here, or I ever upgraded to like a 24 volt or something, I could always put a battery in here and be out of the way. But mission accomplished. This is all I want to do. Like I said, it doesn't have to be beautiful. I just wanted a deck. I kind of wish now that I see how small it is that I had done the whole thing. I had thought about it, then I changed my mind, then I thought about it, and I changed my mind. And the reason I don't want to make one big deck is because I want to have 3 full seats. I want to have someone that can sit here, someone that can sit in the middle, and someone that can sit in the back. I don't want to lose the one seat here where their feet would hang over, because sometimes it's me and my wife and my kids, and I can't have 2 kids sitting up here, or someone just sitting up here, or 3 people sitting up here. It has to be, I need to have the extra full seat. So that's the reason I didn't do from the second seat, from the middle seat up. But I think it's gonna be great. Hopefully tomorrow I might be able to pull the boat out and get it in the sunlight and just say I'm done with it.